where's the correlation?
Tryna see me do a trick. Boss ass bitch, do some boss ass shit. Supposed to be all up in my mouth, why don't you come and get it?
So, my name is Taylor, for those of you who don't know, and welcome back to my channel. If you want to see more of me, then make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and click that post notification button for future uploads.
So Taylor, where you been?
So basically, I've just been busy. That's the sum of it. The past 2 weekends, I've been busy. I've been spending time with my family. I've been spending time with my boyfriend because he does live out of state. So there's nothing much I can really do about that. So that's why I am filming today. You're gonna get the video as soon as possible. So yeah, let's get into it. For today's video, I am recording a 10 shows that you must watch on Netflix. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys 10 shows that you should watch on Netflix. Watch them if you dare. These are shows that are really close to my heart, and let's get started. Okay, so the first show that you guys should watch is Grey's Anatomy, and I know what you guys are thinking.
Taylor, that show is way too long.
And you know what? It is. It's a long one. But look, just hear me out. Hear me out. Grey's Anatomy is 17 seasons, but the first season is 9 episodes. That's not even a full regular season, unless it's like a Netflix series. So you can get through that, and then you just got the rest. And then I'm pretty sure like season 3 or 4 is like 17 episodes. I mean, the rest are like 24 episodes, but it's worth watching. Grey's Anatomy, it just has a special place in my heart, and if you don't know about it and if you haven't watched it, you're missing out. So the show is about surgical interns who are starting their internship at this hospital called Seattle Grace, and their drama inside the hospital because the interns are dating residents and attendings, which is really not allowed, but they're doing it anyways. They over here shacking up. With all that shacking up they're doing, they're not even actually doctoring. They do doctor in the show, and they doctor a lot, but they do a lot of shacking up, and they got a lot of drama going on, and it's just a lot, but it's worth it. Trust me. I mean, it starts going downhill after season 12. I'll give it season like 13, 14, but by the time you get there, you're gonna finish watching it because you're gonna be so invested, even if you don't. Especially that season 17. The way they did my boy. So if you know, you know. I hate how they ended that person. Not ended them, they didn't die, but I hate how they did this person. Like, make it make sense. They made it make no sense. So the next show on this list is The Vampire Diaries. And before you say it, no, it's not like Twilight. Don't make that comparison because that's just a disgrace. Vampire Diaries talks about Twilight because they know it's not it. It's about this girl. Her name is Elena. She has 2 fine boys fighting over her, and she doesn't know how to make a choice, and I think it's easy for her.
If you don't know, it's Team Damon.
These 2 good-looking men are fighting over her. They're vampires. They're like almost 200 years old, and they're going through a lot. Like, they're doppelgangers, werewolves, the original vampires. I can't even explain it because I don't want to like ruin stuff, but it's a good show. I recommend it. It's not like Twilight. Twilight is garbage compared to The Vampire Diaries. The Vampire Diaries is pure gold. That's all I gotta say about that, period. Period. So the next show after that is The Originals, and The Originals are the original vampires. They're in the same universe as The Vampire Diaries, but do not watch The Originals before you watch The Vampire Diaries. I mean, you can, not gonna affect anything, like a couple episodes, because you're gonna be like, well, who the fuck is it? It's gonna affect a little bit, but it's not like a big deal. But just watch The Vampire Diaries first, because it like connects somehow. And then there's another show called The Legacies, and then it connects again. But I haven't watched The Legacies. I'm still on season 4 of The Originals, and usually spin-off shows are worse than the original. It's just as good or maybe better than the original, and it's like darker than The Vampire Diaries. So go ahead and watch The Originals. It's focusing on the original vampires, Klaus and Elijah, and how they're living in New Orleans. When they left Mystic Falls, they went to New Orleans and they're trying to live their life. Klaus is having a baby, and you would think there's a lot going on in The Vampire Diaries. No, there's a lot going on in The Originals too, because they be doing too much. People be coming back from the dead, they be doing this, they be doing that, and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, when do you have time to do that? I barely have time to breathe. How do you have time to do that? But hey, whatever. Still a great show. Okay, so the next show I recommend to you is All American, And All American has 2 seasons, and the show's about this football player named Spencer, and he gets recruited to play on this like team in Beverly Hills, and he lives in Crenshaw, which is the ghetto. People are like discriminating against him. His best friend's in a gang. His mother and the place that he's living, because he moved with his coach, his mother and his coach used to be shacking up. And then the dad wasn't in his life, and this and that and this and that. But it is a good show. I do recommend it. It's a great show to watch. It's good. All the men are fine. So the next show I recommend is On My Block. On My Block is about these kids. I don't even know how to explain it. They just got too much going on at this point because they're high schoolers. One of the guys, he's in a gang, and Caesar, he's in a gang, and then Monse, they're checking up. And up to the first season, Olivia's there. She's messing up Caesar and Monse because they're supposed to be together from the first season. And then Ruby likes Olivia, and that's his cousin by marriage, and they trying to get Caesar out the gang, and then they trying to find Roller World money. This is all season 1, by the way. And then season 2 and 3, I don't know. I actually don't even know what's going on. Like, season 1 was really good, but season 2 they kind of went downhill, but I still think you guys should watch it because it's really good. So the next show is a Netflix original, and it's called Nailed It. And Nailed It is basically where they get these amateur bakers, and they put them in this competition where they bake these bizarre cakes. These people do not know what they're doing, and I think I should go on this show because I don't know how to bake. They'll put something like this, something really cool, and then they want this. Where's the correlation? Not what I asked for. And then they gotta taste it, and then they do it off of looks, and then they do it off of taste. It's just a good like show to watch, like while you're cleaning your room or something. It's not a show where you have to stick to, you just watch it, like just keep on letting it. All right, so the next show I recommend is the first season of Riverdale. And if you're asking why the first season, it's because all the rest of the seasons are trash. I couldn't even get through season 2, and then when I watch reviews on season 3 through whatever it's on, it's going like downhill. It went like ooh, and then it went wow. No, first season of Riverdale was A+++. After season 1, I don't know what they threw on my TV screen, but I couldn't get into it. So that's why I said the first season of Riverdale. I haven't watched it in a while, but it's basically these kids in high school, and they're trying to like solve mysteries basically. And then dads are in jail, dads are in gangs, and a lot going on, like that they're in cults and stuff. I don't know. First season's good though. Yes, A+. The next show on this list is a Netflix original, and it's called Too Hot to Handle. And Too Hot to Handle, I underestimated Too Hot to Handle. I didn't think it was gonna be good. I thought it was gonna be just boring, but it was really good. It's basically we're all a group of like people. They're supposed to be like the sexiest people. They're not the sexiest people, but they're supposed to be like really good looking people, and they are, most of them. And they are going to this retreat, and they can't kiss, they can't have sex, they can't do anything, and they have to get to know each other and grow a bond. And I feel like that's a really good show because these are like really sex crazed people, and they're getting to know each other, and you get deeper into their lives, and it's so cute. I love it. I watched it with my friend like months ago, but I think you guys should watch it. It only has 1 season up. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix original, so I think you guys should get into it. The next show is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yes, it's a cartoon, but it's literally the best cartoon in the world. Oh, I've always loved this show. It's a Nickelodeon cartoon. If you haven't watched it, I mean, I think you should watch it. It's iconic. I just cry and like laugh every time I watch it. Basically, if you haven't heard of it, in this world, everybody bends one of the 4 elements: earth, water, air, fire, and they have their own nations. And there's this one person that bends all the elements, and he's called the Avatar. He is the bridge between the physical and spiritual world. They have to like protect the world, keep balance in the world. That Avatar at that moment, because there's another show, he is the last airbender because the Fire Nation killed them out, because the Fire Nation think they the baddest, blah blah blah, and the Avatar has to save the day. Fire Lord's trying to kill everybody. Yeah, just watch it. It's a good show, even though it is a cartoon, and I love it. Okay, so the last show that I do recommend is How to Get Away with Murder. And How to Get Away with Murder is this crime drama, this psychological thriller about these law students, and they are basically learning how to get away with murder. They are getting away with so many crimes because Their professor, Annalise Keating, is the baddest bitch ever. She can get out of any trial, or she could have gotten out of any trial. I haven't watched it in a while. I'm up to season like 4. I didn't watch season 5 or 6, but I know what happened. The show is great. I recommend you guys watching it. It only has 6 seasons, so I think you guys should watch it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and click that post notification button for future uploads. I will see you guys later. All right, bye, peace.